friends. Welcome to Super Monster City. We're upstairs in one of the staging areas looking through trading cards. Not trading cards, playing cards today. Let's just say playing cards. I love playing cards because I collected them for a long time. Here's a famous faces set of playing cards. I think I got these in Britain. And just, there's Diane, there's like Henry the so-and-so, and then there's like Audrey Hepburn, there's Yul Brynner, and there's Kate Winslet. And I thought these were so amazing. I would love to frame these someday. These have never been used. And I just think that playing cards have such a cool, they give you so many pictures in such a small space. And that's the famous faces playing cards. I'm going to show you another box of playing cards. And I thought these were much more dear to me because when my father was in the nursing home and maybe we needed stuff to talk about that would jog his memory, is we'd look at these movie star playing cards. There's Marilyn Monroe, and there's, who else do y'all know? There's Clark Gable, Sophia Loren, Cary Grant. There's just an endless amount of faces that if one of the things that bonded my father and I as his memory started to get slippery was we'd talk about movies from the old days. And I'd say, who's this? Who's that? Who's that? And then he'd tell me all about them. I mean, look at that. There's Harpo Marx as the Joker. So I love this kind of stuff. And if I could possibly, look, there's even Lassie, see? Wow, let's close them up. And then another set of cards that I keep thinking, God, I wish I had the wall space to frame, is this series of playing cards that are from DC. I mean, look at all these great characters here. There's Wonder Woman, and then we've got The Flash, and what's his name? Zatanna, Aquaman. These are Justice League cards. And, they're just amazing cards. The Joker's the Joker, of course, and there's Batman, more Batman. I just thought they were amazing because you get great pictures on these cards, and they never really get any play, you might say. Nobody ever looks at them in the future. This one I like even better because it's even more retro-y. It's got sort of that 80s, 70s look. Darkseid is the ace of spades. Shazam, Catwoman, Two-Face, Black Canary. I mean, wouldn't these look great all put together on a poster? Yeah, Superman. And so it's kind of amazing. There's Batman. Let's go over to there's Green Lantern, Wonder Woman again, Martian Manhunter. I mean, everybody would have a favorite person in this deck. I'm lucky I didn't have this as a kid or I would have played the living heck out of it and probably ruined them. Now we're going to quick look at two ones that I'm not going to open just because I found them, though, in the same pile. Here's a deck of Hammer Horror playing cards. And they're all Hammer pictures from the Hammer Horror series. And here's a deck that I never did open. It's from the Imperial War Museum in England. And it's sort of cheesecake pinup cards from the armed forces days of the 1940s. I thought that would have been cool. And another one that I personally liked, I showed you the author's card game at another point in time, but there's also the explorer's card game. And there's all these incredible famous explorers. And if you're into that kind of thing, that was a lot of fun. Anyway, I just like sets of playing cards because they've got pictures on them and they tell stories, and we played with them most of the time. Most of the time our playing cards weren't just, set on a shelf. We broke them open and played them as kids. Tell me about the games you played as a kid. If you played with regular playing cards, or if you had a famous set of playing cards, or if you had a card game that was, like Snaps or Old Maid or Skeeter or whatever there was. Go Fish. I want to know about it. Talk to me later. This is Dave, the Master Craze Collector at Super Monster City, where behind me and all around me is the living, breathing collection of craziness that could go to a museum near you. Look us up, supermonstercity.com. See you later. Bye-bye.